I was going to make a video on Xbox games coming in the latter half of 2024. And I look on Twitter and I see the PlayStation community taking another massive L. You see, this video was not a video I was supposed to make, but I have to make it because these ponies have to learn. You see, if they just keep quiet, if they just find another hobby in the meantime, because they have no games, I mean, they could try knitting, kayaking, or something, running or something, maybe I wouldn't have to make these type of videos, but they just won't listen. Don't matter how many times I warn them, they are still going to say that
we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Okay, Sony fans, if you are going to still do it anyway, well then I am still going to do it anyway as well. You see, not too long ago, the developers of Black Myth Wukong Game Science made this statement concerning the Xbox version of Black Myth Wukong. They said this: "On which platforms can I play Black Myth Wukong?" And they responded, the developers that is, PC and PlayStation 5 users can enjoy the full game starting August 20th, 2024. We are currently optimizing the Xbox Series X and S version to meet our quality standards, so it won't release simultaneously with the other platforms. We apologize for the delay and aim to minimize the wait for Xbox users. We will announce the release date as soon as it meets our quality standards. So Game Science said here what? This game was not running to the way that they wanted to run on the Xbox Series console, and that is why they did not release with the PC version and so forth. And then Microsoft came out with a statement that goes in harmony with that statement, saying this: "We're excited for the launch of Black Myth Wukong on Xbox Series X and S and are working with Game Science to bring the game to our platforms. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gaming, and great games are at the center of that." So that was Microsoft's statement, which indicated that Black Myth Wukong devs, Game Science, made a deal with another platform, namely Sony. Now, persons are saying that Xbox fans who said that they are lying, they have no exclusive deal with Sony. But nowhere after that statement was made, Game Science came and cleared it up and said definitively that here what? We have no exclusive deal with Sony. They remained quiet after Microsoft made that statement. Now, after that came out, where Microsoft version of Black Myth Wukong was delayed, the PlayStation community went in a frenzy. I mean, a feeding frenzy. They said, "Wow, another AAA exclusive for the PlayStation 5. PlayStation always wins. Wow, PlayStation have another exclusive on their hands." Yes, they basically adopted this game, saying that it is their exclusives. You don't believe me? Look at this. Mighty Keith, the very big pony YouTuber, is saying, "Is PlayStation 5 the only console Black Myth Wukong will be on?" Of course, he's throwing shade here at the Xbox fans for not getting it day one. Look at J-Dub here. He's saying Black Myth Wukong, a PlayStation 5 console exclusive, is a 90 Metacritic Game of the Year contender. PlayStation don't miss.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
PlayStation don't miss, J-Dub, you pony you. Then what will we do about Concord? Is that a hit? But I digress. Now here we see J-Dub, the pony king, the king of the ponies, is saying that Black Myth Wukong is a PlayStation 5 console exclusive. And he's saying it is rated 90 on Metacritic. Well, that's a lie. Right now, Starfield is rated higher than Black Myth Wukong. Remember Starfield, the game that J-Dub himself said is a failure? J-Dub himself said had a terrible score on Metacritic. The irony, I love it. Yes, these guys were boasting for Black Myth Wukong. Well, there is a little problem with that, guys. You know why? Because nowhere could they find a review for Black Myth Wukong on the PlayStation 5. And the question is, why? Why is that? Well, that is what we are going to investigate on this episode of
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. Well, before we continue the video, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It does help out the channel. Now, if it is you are interested in this type of content, we're talking about Xbox news, Xbox discussions, a little bit of Nintendo news sprinkled in there, and of course, the Sony Pony Himalayan salt raining from the sky. Then hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Now let's get back to the video. So most of you who have been in gaming for a while would know that when these companies send out review codes, they would send out review codes based on your preferred platform, whether it be Xbox, PlayStation, or PC. Now, if the game is only coming out for a particular platform, and they will of course send that game only in that platform. But it just so happened that Game Science did not offer the PlayStation 5 version to review. All they offered was the PC version.
You don't find that suspicious?
But that isn't suspicious, guys. Come on. A company only offering one platform when it is going to release simultaneously on two platforms. Nothing to see here, guys. That is not suspicious. Come on. Now, it's not only me who would have noticed that. Even a pony himself would have, warned his pony bedrins about that exactly. Look at this. Nib on Twitter wrote, "Word of caution on Black Myth Wukong. Currently, there isn't a single PlayStation 5 version review on Metacritic. Doesn't mean PlayStation 5 version will definitely be an unoptimized mess, but there is a higher possibility. Maybe wait to see how it performs before pre-order." It sounds like Microsoft came out the best here. I'm seeing that it's got a little more time to be optimized. One would think that a lot of persons have a lot of powerful PCs out there. More than capable of running this Unreal Engine 5 game. But listen to what IGN said in their opening remarks to their review of Black Myth Wukong. Listen.
Mitchell Saltzman here. I'm the reviewer of Black Myth Wukong, and just a quick note about this review. As part of the embargo agreement set for this game, I am unable to show you footage beyond Chapter 2, which presents a bit of a problem because a lot of the technical issues that I have with this game that I specifically call out in this review occurred after Chapter 2.
Wait. Did he say he had technical issues on the PC? This game was built on the PC. If they can't get the PC version right, do you think the console version would be ready yet? I think Microsoft made the best bet here to have this game delayed until it is running better or running, acceptable on their platform. All the ponies who was boasting that this game is coming out there and date, how do you like it now?
So I'm unable to actually show them. So we're going to do two different video reviews this time. This first one will abide by their restrictions and only show footage from the first two chapters, but we will also be posting a more complete review with the relevant footage added in on launch day. And with that, on with the review for Black Myth Wukong.
So although this game is reviewing well, it's not reviewing great, but it's reviewing well, a number of the reviewers does say it have technical issues. This game is not optimized well. It should have been in the cooker a little longer. That is what a lot of reviewers are saying if you go on Metacritic. But there are some pony generals out there who was boasting that this game was going to be exclusive, is now speaking up and saying something about it. Listen.
I gotta ask you guys, how are we feeling?
We are feeling great, MBG. I mean, we are the only major platform going to Gamescom. We have over 60 games being showed. We have a lot of games, AAA bangers coming into Game Pass. I mean, we are feeling great. How are you ponies and jabronis feeling about your made-up exclusive in your mind? How are you guys feeling about this game not even having a PlayStation version to review? How are you feeling, MBG?
54 reviews. As of right now, 54 total reviews. Every single review is on PC. Sitting at an 82 on Metacritic. How are we feeling? I mean, I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm a little bit worried still about the lack of PS5 reviews. I'm going to be paying very close attention over the next couple days to see if we get some PS5 reviews. Oh yeah, the early Pokemon games. Yeah, those two. Grady says he wants to see some PS5 reviews. I do too, because it's interesting. 2 out of the 3 reviews we read cited some problems with performance on PC. So it sounds like the optimization might not be great on PC. Some people are going to struggle. So it's a coin flip, I would say right now. It's definitely a coin flip where the PS5 version is either going to be more optimized, better optimized.
This is a sickness! It is deviant, therefore we don't want.
Or it's going to be even worse. I'm hoping it's better, obviously, because that's where I want to play it. You thought it would be higher, the mid-90s?
These ponies are worried about this game because remember, they are the one who was boasting up and claiming it was their exclusive. But it's not only MBG who is worried. Look at this.
Noticing that it does seem like people are beginning to sort of cultivate a conspiracy theory about how this game is made for PlayStation. There's been a lot of talks and rumors initially that maybe Sony was partially funding it. It's delayed on Xbox. It's only coming to the PS5 when it comes to consoles here in 3 days. But shockingly, nobody in the world has been allowed to play it on the PS5. Everybody is only playing it on the PC, and even a lot of PC reviewers and Xbox reviewers, well, they're not happy with it. I am seeing a lot of people like making fun of this. Windows Central definitely seems to skew in favorability. If something comes to Game Pass, they give it a 10 out of 10. There's a lot of jokes about that, but here's the thing.
So what does all this mean, guys? What does all this mean when it comes to there not being any PlayStation 5 version when it comes to the reviews? It's very clear that this game is not optimized well for PlayStation 5. That is why Game Science did not send out any PlayStation 5 version. That is why there isn't PlayStation 5 footage when it comes to reviews. And because of that, we know that this might be a broken mess, just like Cyberpunk with the PlayStation 5. Now, could Game Science release a patch for it on release? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But it's very clear that these ponies are even retracting their statement. Now, all of a sudden, this game is no longer an exclusive. Look at this J-Dub here. After seeing the reviews, after seeing that there is a little bit of controversy when it comes to Black Myth Wukong on the PlayStation 5, J-Dub says, remember guys, temper your expectations. This is a third-party multiplat. This is one coon. This J-Dub is one coon and one pony, man. It's a real sickness with these guys. But let me hear what you think about Black Myth Wukong on the PlayStation 5. Why do you think there isn't any game footage when it comes to reviews on the PlayStation 5? Do you think it's going to be optimized well on the PlayStation 5? Let me know in the comment sections below. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.